All right, we're with Mayor Kim Driscoll of Salem in the mayor's office. You know, Monday morning's not easy when you haven't had your second coffee. Sorry.
Late
Sorry.
Patriots game.
That's right. Did you watch the whole thing?
I did, but I'm glad it was over earlier than the end.
Good ending though.
Yep.
It turned over. Okay, a couple of things I want to mention. In our pregame warm-up here, we talked about P's for...
P's for Fees.
For fees, okay.
Yeah, P's for Fees is our annual program. Anybody who owes parking tickets in the city of Salem, it's an amnesty program. If you bring down 2 canned goods for every ticket you owe, we will waive your late fees. So anyone who struggled to park and maybe struggled to pay the meter, who ended up with some tickets, this is your good time to come in, waive all those late fees, and help us keep our food pantry stocked. Okay,
maybe an unpleasant topic to mention, but I read in the paper recently something about a bicycle committee in Salem.
Yeah.
That's the first I'd heard of a bicycle committee, so what's that all about?
We have a bike committee. We've had one for a number of years, and unfortunately the bike committee is feeling frustrated with some of the workload that they would like to have, that they feel like they should be working on, and have resigned as a group, which is definitely frustrating anytime you have volunteers that you are having a good experience decide it's not been a positive experience. And especially for me, I'm a bike aficionado. I'd like to think we're a community that pays attention to all modes of transportation. We've adopted a complete streets policy. We completed the first bike master plan. But unfortunately, most of the members were feeling like they weren't able to commit to the projects that they were hoping we were going to work on. Mm-hmm. So we're going to sort of take a step back, better understand what we can do better, and work to keep going in the direction we're going with respect to improving Salem as a bike infrastructure community.
All right, and speaking of involvement, the last I read was that the 3 mayors, Mayor Betancourt, Mayor Cahill, and yourself, wanted to be a little bit more involved in what was going on at Essex Tech with respect to the building facility over there. And how's that all working out now?
Yeah, we had hoped that we could have been engaged in the process around the lease terms with this private developer that's going to be putting up an indoor sports facility. The school committee decided they were going to have a subcommittee of their own members and not involve any of the local districts, which I think is somewhat unfortunate. I think we may have been a voice that could have been added to that committee that could help in the deliberations of a new lease. They've decided they want to take that task on their own. They will be communicating with us, so that's a plus, and we're going to wait and see. We are concerned about leasing of this land without getting maximum benefit back to the district, and as the communities, we foot the bill for that. And our communities are the 3 largest, Peabody, Beverly, and Salem, so we really do want to make sure we have some say over what the final terms are.
I find it interesting that the 3 mayors did get together in those 3 communities. Is there a plan or an agreement maybe that you will revisit this as a group at some point?
Yeah, I'd like to think that some communication with Essex Tech School District directly would be great. I have met with the school superintendent. I know he's making the rounds to all of the communities. Solid guy, I think a real pro who will aid in the effort of cleaning up any of the issues they're dealing with from the former superintendent, and I think will be a good communicator to all of us. I've also had discussions with the new chair of the school committee, who I also think wants to be more conscientious about their work, and so I'm hopeful, but we definitely know there were some issues in this whole transition, and I'm hopeful that we can be a part of helping fix those too.
Mm-hmm. All right, finally in Gloucester they have a lobster trap feature, I guess. We have a lobster trap menorah in Gloucester, outside the Temple Ahava Achim.
How fitting in Gloucester,
beautiful,
right?
Yep, it's great, it's awesome. And we have a lobster trap Christmas tree that is, I don't know, maybe 30, 40, 50 feet high. It's tremendous. But with the holidays, with Hanukkah and Christmas and New Year's, Salem getting ready for some celebrations.
Absolutely. I mean, the end of the year for Salem, you've obviously got the holiday traditions around Christmas and Hanukkah. And for us, we also have New Year's Eve, so we're getting for our New Year's Eve launch party. Okay. It's from 4 to 6, really family-friendly opportunity to get everyone together to celebrate the ringing of the new year. A little bit before it actually happens, but we use Old Town Hall, and so plans are gearing up for that and bringing folks together.
All right, we're going to meet next month. I've been told to give you next Monday off for 2 months by Jen. But I hope that maybe in January we can sort of look back at the year and maybe kind of do a little review. Would that be okay in Salem?
Absolutely. We'll be working on our state of the city and working to swear in. We've got some new counselors and new school committee members, so it's always exciting to sort of start the year off on a good foot.
All right. Thank you very much. That's Salem Mayor Kim Driscoll with MSO News Sports. I'm Rick Moore.